Ooh, I hear making sounds. Alright, we have rekindled the green screen. Let me see if this works. Very nice. If I press that button again, I'm back. Ooh. Even better. Alright, where were we chilling? Here, right? Was our last save? Correct. Is that still the case that we didn't have access to any good mechs yet? Yep. Still doing hard mode. Still doing hard mode of hard mode, I see. Okay. Alright, YouTube seems to be live. Twitch is also live, very good. Okay. That makes me happy. We're finally live. So many hardware issues today. Hey TTB, how's it going, man? Hello, hello. Roaring Advanced, they call it. Are we able to do anything with this mech? I don't think so, right? There's no version that has like bigger weapon systems available in the torso. Nope. Or the arms. This one gets 3 though. This one gets 2. So I could get another medium pulse laser in. But I would have to drop a large pulse for that. Maybe that's not the play. I don't think that's the play. Ronan, hello, Asima, hello, Fane, how's it going? Something tells me we're in Struggle City these days. I also used all the skill points, right? Not for Lilith. Oh yes, I'm missing 25. Samuel needs a evasion upgrade. Jonathan though is ready for bigger and better things. Okay. Well, how's the microphone? Can you guys hear me correctly? I had to install some communication software, and because of that, it just fudged over all my settings on audio, so I had to spend an hour just hunting down the issues and whatnot. It is crazy. Let me tell you guys, when you've got your stuff set up and then you install anything that messes with your audio, you kind of want to slap the developers of that program around. Yikes. Well then, how's it going, man? How is it going? Okay. So how about we go ahead, do some gaming. You know, sometimes you read comments on YouTube and you go like, this guy hasn't even played the game and doesn't know what they're talking about. The guy commenting that clan on my weapon balance changes. A guy commenting that clan tech should be out of balance, but you pay for it in battle value or dollars in battle tech. Dude, did you even watch the video? Or did you just comment some bullshit? Do you even know what you're talking about? He just takes one word and just blabs a comment. Oh man. Oh man. Oh well. I'm okay. I'm okay. So, let's go play the game, I guess. Let us go and play the game. Hi friends and welcome back to Mechwarrior 5 Clans Ghostbear Flashstorm. The next mission awaits. We have to do a rescue operation over on Alshane. Star Colonel Hansig is missing and we gotta find his broken mech and or smoking carcass.
Silverroot, welcome to the Farrier Canyons. They are treacherous and offer a lot of threats. A situation has developed that requires our immediate attention.
No time to get used to the surroundings.
You will have plenty of time. Trust me. The Second Sword of Light have dug into the region like ticks, trying to ward us off. The 3rd Bear Guards and the 50th Striker have engaged them for a few weeks now.
Look at that logo.
They have been frustrated by the amount of resistance they have faced. Due to the sudden flash storms in the region, they have struggled to confirm high-value targets. That changed recently, due to Comstar's work with the local populace, specifically the working class.
Yes, we made contact with a mining union official in the city of Marble Canyon. The city is home to a prominent mining outfit, Shirogane Industries. It mines rare metals and the natural minerals this system is flush in. But allegedly, the DCMS has been using it more as a military hub. Possibly an official appointed by Theodore Karita himself to coordinate their ground forces.
Star Colonel Hansig of the 3rd Ghost Bears led a trinary to investigate this. He was reporting on comms in 30-minute intervals, until a flash storm erupted and he stopped responding.
Is he dead?
That is yet to be confirmed. His mech's heat signature is still detectable near Riverbed here, just before the mining site.
His trinary could have been ambushed.
His signal could be a sensor error.
Either way, we are going to advance into Marble Canyon and find out. We need to confirm if the Second is indeed using that mine as a command outpost. Hopefully, we can locate Star Colonel Hansig in the process. Our forces will insert on the outskirts of the city and advance along different routes. Here, here, and here.
Once
The
again,
storm is
highlights
still
would be nice.
raging. You cannot rely on your instruments once you hit the ground. Ready your forces, Ghost Bears. We are heading into the eye of a storm.
So my first thoughts when I heard about that mining operation, the mining marble, so it's the marble that we need for our Ghost Bear and TTB statues. So I am 100% on board. Let's go get the marble. Let's go get all the marbles. We are still significantly under tonnage because, well, here we are. So, 50 tons under. We're now full medium mech under. There's nothing I can do about it. Hard mode, hard mode. Here we go. Ah, that rain sound. That sounds good.
Looks like Alshane's flash storms are finally here to greet us.
The elements. Just another enemy to contend with.
Remember, we need to rely on our eyes, not our sensors down there.
But
Evens
eyeballs
the
mark
playing
one.
field for the Second. They will need all the help they can get. In drop range. Deploy when ready.
We utilize eyeballs mark
opening.
1. Oh no.
Bravo, deploy now.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Harsh.
Roger that. On you.
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Strafag. Watch those lightning strikes, Bears. They could cook your systems.
Yeah, we don't want to get cooked.
Anyone gets taken out by bad weather, it will haunt you into the afterlife.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Is there an afterlife for Clanners? These trees are weird. They have like some weird
Anyone getting
LOD
sensor
behavior
activity?
sometimes where they move in the last second.
We
You
could
see
be
that?
walking right into
You saw that, right?
contact.
New hostile
hello.
detected.
They are coming in high and
A
low.
little bit too far.
The rain!
He's
It's
getting
impeding my
ripped
visibility.
apart though by the pulse lasers.
Shoot the mechs firing at you!
I mean, he ain't wrong. That's one. Assassino should fall next.
Target neutralized!
And then we have only the Blackjack to contend with for some reason. Blackjack likes me very much.
Maneuvering for a shot!
Anybody gonna shoot this guy? Anytime soon? Anytime soon?
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
Destroyed.
Okay, that was weird. I just had PTSD experience from back in Mechwarrior 5 Mercs. You give a kill order and your teammates just stand around doing nothing. I just had PTSD from that. That was a little bit strange.
Scan mode disengaged.
Hey, the trees are burning.
Target zone marked, Star Captain. Advancing now.
What is that? There's a tree in the air that fell down earlier. Let's see. There's some nice reflections going on from the light though. Kinda looks cool. Blue light reflecting a little bit less than the green light, interestingly.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
Big satellite dish. Oh, enemies.
Target
A harasser.
destroyed.
Target confirmed.
No,
Moving
no, no.
to
I
engage,
don't
Star
want the airline
Captain.
carrier. I want this guy. Keep falling back.
Direct hit. That pilot just ejected.
Kill the cicada! Quick, quick! Shoot him! That's a wall, my friends. And it's just glued to me right now. All the targets are just glued to me. Even though he's getting ripped apart by my
We have secured
teammates,
the first zone.
he's still glued to me.
I knew the area would be
That's
well
the
defended,
player
but this,
focus I always speak about. It's
this is
just
not what I expected.
a tad bit too much sometimes.
We could not get a read on their true numbers.
Scan mode engaged.
I already hate these canyons.
We'll get used to them.
Scan mode
It will not get any easier.
Copy that. Moving.
Where are my friends? Maybe they all got like a two-hit malus on top of it, just as a quirk on the planet or something. Also, I just destroyed the power connection, so
Scan mode engaged.
somebody's World of Warcraft session
According
was
to my
just interrupted.
downloaded map, we're in range of what appears to be a satellite. Maybe it could boost the comm signal.
Disengaged.
Scanning. Stand by.
Stand
Scan
by.
mode engaged.
Found it.
Oh.
Thank Kerensky.
Yes,
It
that's
is a
Kerensky.
signal booster of some kind.
They must have built it to try and cut through the storm interference.
Star Captain, activate it and see if we can establish radio
These are
contact
high-res
with
textures,
Star
by the
Colonel
way.
Hunsick.
When you zoom in, they actually get
On
sharper.
it.
Scan mode
Alright,
engaged.
let's scan what's up here. Hack comms terminal. Beep boop.
Secure.
All right, it is activated.
Scan mode
Star Colonel Hunsick.
disengaged.
This is Sakan Kabrinsky. Do you read me?
Sakan?
Scan mode engaged.
Sakan Kabrinsky. I read you.
Glad to hear your voice, Star Colonel.
I was able to use my mech to send out a distress signal, but I took cover under a metal sheet. I need evac.
Hang tight, Star Colonel. We need to finish what you started and investigate that mine. We will extract you once that is finished. All commands, watch your step and scan for mines along your target paths.
Engaged.
Scan for mines on the way to the mine. Okay.
Scan mode disengaged.
Where are the mines? I guess we'll find out when we step on them.
Scan mode engaged.
Hang on, I need to wait for my boys.
Scan mode
Ah, there they are.
disengaged.
Why are you guys so slow? That's like sleepwalking.
Scan mode engaged.
Oh, there's actually mines here. We have found some mines. We found a lot of mines.
Everybody hold in place. Scanning for mines.
Scanning complete.
Free berths. There are enough mines here to blow up an entire cluster. Disable them.
Complete.
Cowards.
Scanning.
Using mines to do their dirty work.
Scanning complete. Scanning complete.
Coming.
Incoming contact.
Maybe I can activate these mines
Fighters in the sky!
and steal them for us.
Keep me in one piece
That'd be
while I
cool.
disable the mines.
Do what you need to do!
Okay.
Scanning complete.
What did I just get dropped over there? Oh, hello.
Scanning complete. Scanning disengaged.
Falling back.
Target. Incoming.
Let's see if they step on a mine.
Scan mode
I wanna see that. That's possible.
Another down!
He didn't step on a mine, that's for sure. So does this guy. Alright, well, guess the mines are still all alive. That's a crusader.
Moving for a clean shot!
I think I just terminated one of my... Yep. I just terminated one of my little flyers because he chose to fly straight into the target and... Dude, my whole star is doing nothing right now. Like, they're doing alibi fire. What the hell, guys?
Second forces.
Scan mode engaged.
That is... I don't understand what's going on this planet, but...
We just
Wow.
disabled another Sentinel ravine.
Just wow.
This entire region is one giant death trap.
Yep, I see that.
Crippled that mech.
Fall back, fall back, fall back. I don't know where the drop went. Did it drop already? Might have dropped already. More aircraft coming in.
Roger that. We are maneuvering now.
Yep, it dropped already.
Shocked another on my codex.
Now it's better. We'll deal with the VTOLs.
Target verified. Going weapons free.
Let's see. Okay, now they're hitting something. Maybe they were just in a bad position and the AI was just too stupid to realize it. It's possible.
Be advised, enemy reinforcements coming at us.
Coming straight for us.
New hostile detected. Archer.
Target confirmed. Moving to engage, Star Captain.
Destroyed. Target.
Alright, now we're cooking. We're also getting cooked right now.
Destroyed.
All commands. Status.
Rick just got hammered on his leg. Ouch.
Advancing to the mine.
Okay.
I just took care of business in the southwest zone.
Scan.
Charlie.
Advancing to the mine now?
Head
Hang
to
on.
Star Colonel Hunsick's position and shield him until he can be evacuated out.
Roger that.
Don't we get to see Huntsig now or what?
Bravo, follow me. We need to scan the mine and find out what is inside.
I kinda wanna know now what a Star Colonel is.
I hope this is worth it. We lost a lot of ghost bears to achieve this objective.
Scan mode.
We will ensure their sacrifices were not in vain.
I thought we favored patience. Instead, we keep rushing in and dying.
Jump jet.
Easy for you to see, Cub. You've been playing at war. You are in the real thing now.
Apparently not. Okay.
Scan mode. Disengaged.
The riflemen are really good at staying healthy. Probably because they're so slow. I definitely need a repair very soon. My Niger has taken a lot of damage. Not critical damage yet, which is good, but a lot of damage, and it is my most powerful mech, so we'll keep it alive as long as possible. Gotta make sure that we don't pick a die here. You guys still getting game sounds? Hopefully. Can someone in chat confirm that real quick, that we're still getting game sounds? But the game sound should be a little bit more modest now. It was a little bit too loud. For some reason I had two game sound sources in OBS, sneakily. Like I said, you install one piece of software, and yes, I blame you, Slack, and all of a sudden all your audio settings just get mangled beyond recognition. Alright. Well then, here we are again, I guess.
Good. Now we can make them pay for their desperate tactics.
Let them. Their delaying actions will not stop us.
Make sure we don't walk into that thing.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
More incoming!
Target destroyed.
Keep pushing, keep pushing!
That's what the midwife said. Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Incoming missile. Destroyed.
Ow. Ow.
Destroyed.
Ow.
Verified. Going weapons free.
Jesus.
Star detected.
They come out of nowhere.
Target. Target.
Crush that target!
Okay. We're on the next. Nice.
Target verified.
Go for the hunchback side torso that killed his side torso. He's toast. Go for that guy. That guy. Blackjack next.
Destroyed.
Oof, 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 oof.
Fine, Alpha.
Destroyed.
Find out what is in there. Stand by.
Okay, we got repair base now, but I have a feeling we probably lost the leg on the... No, Ebon Jag leg is still attached. Okay, very good. So we have 3 repair base. Well, that is convenient.
Scan mode engaged.
That is very convenient. So, let's say you go in here.
I will see it done.
You go in here. I will take the far one. Okay, that's... Alright, 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 alright. Okay, we're in business.
Scan salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
This one is our mine HQ that we need to scan. Ammo crate we probably won't need. Okay.
Complete. Systems offline. Field repairs complete. Scan mode.
Okay, I think now we can scan this.
Looks like Gustav's intel was not entirely off. It was being used as an HQ 3 months ago.
What's Jonathan looking like? Let's see.
Abandoned.
Oof. CT doesn't look looking so good.
Clever. For Suras.
Mode engaged.
Gotta be careful here.
Conduct a more thorough search of the mine
Look at all those
for
spawn
return
points hidden everywhere.
Make sure there are no
There's
surprises
one,
left for
there is
us.
one.
We should start with the pit.
F.
Another 2 spawn points right
Secure
here.
that pit.
Scan mode engaged.
Moving to the pit.
Ah, ammo crate back there. That's a big ass crawler.
Scan mode disengaged.
Looking kinda cool. That's the cockpit.
Scan mode
Wouldn't wanna go 1v1 with that thing. There should be some more loot here, I think.
Scan salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
Eyes up!
Eyes up, of course.
There's still plenty of resistance.
Now that we've gone into the basement, into the kill zone, now they all spawn in. Alright. That's one. Gonna push the stalker next here. I can barely see the stalker, by the way. A, because of the like fog, and B, not existent zoom. We're doing okay though. Is there water here? Can I stand in this little puddle? Yes! Ah, you poor fools! You poor fools! I'm cooling myself down in a little puddle. That is peak efficiency, if you ask me. Warhammer. Get out of line of sight. Jump up again. Do the same thing again. Ow! Maybe kill the archer first. I didn't kill him. Our next one will. Okay, that was solid. Okay. There's also another guy coming in. Besides the quick draw. Jäger mech that needs to go actually. Oh, that was a beautiful CT shot. Let's cook this guy next. Of course. What else? Up top? With a crab experience. And something's PPCing me. I hate getting PPC'd. I almost got the crab in the cockpit, by the way. Will you die? I hate PPCs. Oh! That's what's going on here. Okay. Go for the mechs first, I guess. Can't see anything, but that's okay. Jai Shajadai. Alright, next goes on the Hadamotochi. Who's messing up my aim. Alright, behind us. On a blackjack. Alright. Kill this thing, guys. I need some cooling. Is there some cooling on the ground? Keep stepping out of the puddle. Where's my puddle? There's my puddle. Alright, here we go. Now we go so-called hunting. Oh guys, murder it. Almost got it. Not quite. Got it. Okay. Whew. We survived.
And we pulled one of our own out of the fray. Good work, Bears.
Yeah, we pulled ourselves out of the fray.
Word is spreading across the Cretan command. We must keep sending the message that the Ghost Bears are here to stay. We will keep sending it until it finally sinks in, Sakan. Star Commander Rook, have you reached the
Oh, there's more loot here.
We've created a perimeter around him and his fallen mech.
Aye, aye, aye.
Standing by for extract.
Don't yank me out. Don't yank me out. Don't do it. No, there was some loot. We didn't get it. Those canyons have proven treacherous, but they will not defeat us. Now that we have secured the mine and driven the Cretans back, the work can continue. 356 merits earned and another rank update, which should mean another mech. Okay, well, we stayed relatively healthy. Besides that leg, basically no internal damage. That's nice. Somebody shot my cockpit again, though. And the rifleman to see his cockpit. And the other rifleman to see his cockpit. And the other rifleman to see his cockpit. I think somebody has a cockpit fetish. I need... let's see. Can I do this? No, that's too much, so maybe we do 180 here and this here. Will this work? I hope it will. There's a rank upgrade. Beta Galaxy paint job. And what do we get? Shadowcat, Ebonjag, Nightgear, and Warhawk. Interesting. So, what I can tell you guys is that the mechs that you're getting are random. Because in my press playthrough, I got an Executioner. Now we get a Warhawk instead. That makes things a lot harder. That makes things a lot harder, believe it or not. I mean, I guess I could buy Warhawks. At least get some armor in. Oh, I only get one Warhawk. Never mind. Scratch the Warhawks. It's just one. Okay, structure research is still going on. Weapons-wise, pulse laser heat sounds good. And then also for the mechs, heat capacity, heat cooling, we need more equipment components. So equipment components are gonna be key here. 400 each. Alright. Maybe I remembered wrong, but I seem to think that I got the Executioner before the Warhawk and any other assault mech. Might be wrong. We'll see. In any case, it's time to outfit a Warhawk, which means that we probably will drop the Ebon Jaguar. And this goes here, and this goes here, and we play this right here. And what will the Warhawk look like? We do have a little bit of XP available. The Warhawk can't really do that many weapons in its arms, right? This one can 3 though. We could unlock that. This one cannot do that. This one can do 3 in the right arm. Damn it. So I can do 5 large pulses, I guess. I can do 5 large pulses. If I get the Bravo set and if I get the Nanook Omnipod set, we can do 5 large pulses. That would not be bad. So it really doesn't matter what we take first. I'm gonna take the Bravo set first. And then edit our preset. Strip everything. This needs to become a Bravo arm. No, it does not. This is 3 smaller weapons. What the hell? Am I stupid? Am I? Yes, I am sure I wanna get out of there. Oh, of course, yeah, now that's fine. This would all be just for medium pulse lasers then. That doesn't help me. I need big weapon slots, so I guess it's this. Guess it's PPCs on the Warhawk. Okay. That's a problem though. I mean, I could do PPCs in the big LRM launcher. Maybe. But that is definitely a problem. Let's see. That big TC goes home. LRMs go home. Armor. This one can't be armored. Okay, legs also can't be armored, but that's fine. Can't add more double heat sinks here. I think we have enough cooling to like cool this thing to Kingdom Come and back. Honestly. I could do another half ton of armor each. Like I could do... Let's see, what would the TC Mark 1 do for us? It will give us some range, but we don't need that. I could do 0.5 armor here. I think the arms have enough, but still, why not? Do 0.25 here, 0.25 here, and then give our CT another 0.5. And that should look good. No LRMs, just PPCs to shoot. I don't know how good the DPS is gonna be though. I mean, they have 3 DPS per PPC. What's the large pulse laser DPS? Large pulse laser DPS is higher for me actually. Maybe there should be large pulse lasers. If I'm looking at this, it's also more damage per shot and less heat. The only area where the PPCs win is at range. But large pulses just win, straight up. The problem is, it's just 4 large pulse lasers. That is limiting my DPS. That's less DPS than my Nightjar. That is less than my Nightjar, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. E. J. W. Jesse, what the hell are you doing, man? 20 gift memberships on YouTube. What a giant Chad. What a giant Chad. Thank you so much. I think this is the build, unfortunately. It's gonna be like a tankier version of the Rifleman, basically. Because I decided to go pulse lasers. I have to do this. I have to stay with the pulse lasers. So we'll have a tankier Rifleman. On the plus side, we will have slightly increased tonnage. I would buy another Nightjar if I could, but I cannot. Oh, I can! I can! Well then, you are coming home with us. That's increasing our tonnage and our armor and everything else. And that's gonna go to... maybe Jonathan? Or maybe Rick. Rick always gets his face massaged, right? Let's exchange that for Rick's. Let's see. 594. 441 on the base version. You get the TTB version of that thing. Worst case scenario, I can just jump in between those Nightjars, right? So, 365 tonnage looks much better now. The next mission is gonna allow us for 415. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's something going on there, because I couldn't even have 415 if I tried. So yeah, we'll see each other in the next mission, guys. Okay. EGW, what a Chad. 20 gift memberships. Well, hopefully people will be appreciative of that. Thank you very much. That is a lot. Okay, so let me just quickly check the audio levels in the recording, because like I said, this was just weird. Why the fuck would it play desktop audio and game audio at the same time? That makes no sense. Alright. Nope, it's disabled, it's hidden, so there's that. Should be fine, but if we're not hearing anything, then you guys need to let me know. 31 fans was asking what are the giveaways. We have Mechwarrior 5 Clans and Mechwarrior 5 Clans DLC codes for Steam. So if anybody still needs to be hooked up with the base game or the DLC on Steam, then you let me know. Okay. I didn't want to do too much stream chit-chat in the video recording, so first and foremost, how's it going, guys? I haven't said hello yet. Am I gonna do Super Sunday in Mechwarrior Online? It depends on how we get through the DLC. But we probably will do Super Sunday, yeah. Even good evening. New Game Plus? I think New Game Plus would be a cool idea. Azimar, I would take that criticism as well. I think that was the same thing I thought when that last mission happened. Was like what? I could have taken those guys. EGW's dreams are dashed, kids still at home and no booze. Oh dear. LRMs on teammates seem to work well. Okay, maybe I should try that. According to TTB's weapons video, you removed all Streak 6s and replaced them with normal SRM6. You could replace them with Streak 4s if you wanted to, and lasers and whatnot, but yes. I don't understand the reasoning behind that stat value.
Almost forgot.
Wow. Azima, thank you very much for the 13.5 months and the Prime. Harvey just says the game sounds and the voices are too quiet. Too quiet. Was that true? Was the game sound too low? Because I kind of said it in a way where you can clearly hear me over everything that happens in the game, right? New Game Plus Plus, says Lieutenant Dude on YouTube, where you keep your finished research and pilot XP, but everything else starts over. Yeah, I think research and pilot XP would be nice to keep. So far says the mechs you get in the mech store seem random. Yep. I mean, I can give the game a little bit more volume. It's just not very loud right now. Maybe what we can do, guys, what we can do, let me check. Let me check. I don't know if I have a save game from there, but we'll see. That was after which mission? That was after Roaring Advance, right? Okay. Let's go. Let's go check it. That's my press campaign. I don't know if I have a Roaring Advance mission though. Look at the star right here. Look what I have. I have a Timberwolf and I have an Executioner. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Secure the summit. Okay. Alright, guys. This is 2 missions ago. This is a save from my press campaign. 2 missions ago. Look at my mechs. Look at my mechs. 2 missions earlier. Executioner. And this is even an Executioner that I've had for a mission or 2 because it's already carrying 10 medium pulses. So you get random mechs, so the difficulty level will randomly increase or decrease based on what mechs you get. That's not bad. It's really bad for me right now because I don't see any good assault mechs. I have access to the Gargoyle and I have access to the frickin' Warhawk. Both are not high DPS assault mechs. I need high DPS. I'm playing on Trueborn. And I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think the difficulty changes what mechs you get. I don't think that no, that doesn't sound PGI. I'm sorry to say that, but that doesn't sound like PGI. I think you should. I think the mechs are just random that you get. Even the marketplace, I get another executioner here. I've got tons of riflemen, tons of summoners here. Yeah. Okay. I think it's random. Start sacrificing chat members to the RNG gods. Yeah, because I think one mission after that, save, I got the direwolf, right? And once I get the direwolf, it's GG. Once TTB equals direwolf equals GG. But anybody else say anything about mic level versus audio level in the game? Anybody else had problems with that? No? Okay. Let me just check that VOD real quick to see, because I think I need to change the audio levels in there then. Don't worry if you hear voices all of a sudden. Destroyed the power connection, so...
Scan mode engaged.
I need some cooling. Is there some cooling on the ground? Keep stepping out of the puddle. Where's my puddle? There's my puddle. Alright, here we go.
They must have built...
Let's steal them for us. I mean, I guess we could go a little louder. I think we could go a little louder. I'll give the game a little bit more. Lucky guy? You mean lucky guy that gets the press version at a very late date and then has to like basically crunch play through the missions so he gets the content to go ahead and be able to post the review and the and get the weapon balancing stats and whatnot, so he has it ready for you guys on release. That's what you call a lucky guy. In part, yes. In part, yes. But if you think that's just so I can have fun and play the game, no. That was work. That was hard work. That was hard work. All the day's work? That was more than a day's work. I mean, you gotta realize you gotta play through the game, which is about 12 hours. What do you mean silent TTB? What are you talking about? You, I'm not silent. Am I silent? Am I a pantomime now, or what's going on? Can you hear me? Oh, okay, now I understand. Yes, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Perfect. Good movie, fun movie. All right. So yeah, it was playing through the campaign. That's about 12 hours. On top of that, now you have 12 hours worth of content that you need to sift through to get good enough clips for your review, which you combine with the trailer, for the launch trailer. Then you have to write a script for the review, so you're looking at an hour or two at least to get your thoughts on paper. Maybe 3. So let's say you're about 16, 17 hours in at that point. Then you need to edit that video, make that 18 or 19 hours. Then you get all the stats and turn those into the spreadsheet and put those into the doc, and then draw the conclusions there. And you're at 24 hours work already. And I had to do that in a time span of like 2 or 3 days. Yep. Would have been nice if we had gotten our hands on the test version a little bit earlier, but was doable. Just wasn't. It wasn't super. It wasn't super enjoyable because it was rushed for me, right? And I'm gonna be honest. My first impression of the game, I was playing the first mission, and I showed that clip where my elementals are engaging that light mech and doing basically almost 0 damage, and that was the point where I just shut the game off for a day, because I was like, I don't want to play this, and I was like, nah, let's give it another chance. And the rest of it worked pretty well. But yeah, my criticism stands on the elementals. They need to be severely buffed. Not the AI elementals, because once again, they are the horde, they are the swarm, they don't need to be buffed. But the player lance elementals, 2x to 3x damage value, and they need a cockpit kill animation. Like, they're sitting in front of those cockpits and doing stuff, but the cockpits aren't taking damage. The CT is taking damage. Well, you don't know about DPS of mechs? Human players are going to beat the living hell out of AI players in terms of DPS. Like, I would say, as a human player, I'm throwing out probably between 3x to 4x the DPS of an AI player. Devious, how's it going? So, once again, anybody here that still needs Mechwarrior 5 Clans or the DLC, just speak up in Twitch chat. If you're on YouTube and you need the game, you gotta message me on Twitch, or you gotta go ahead and message me on Discord, because I can't go ahead, unfortunately, and send you direct messages on YouTube. The system doesn't allow that. Yeah, we're really unlucky so far here, right? We're mega unlucky so far with not getting access to the fat boys. I'm hoping that we get access to a bigger one next mission then, at least, because, oof. This is, should be cool. Of course you can have one. What key would you like? A house key? A chastity belt key? Mechwarrior 5 Clans key? Or a DLC key? That's my funny way of saying you need to tell me exactly what you need, otherwise I can't help you. Did I get a single Timby? In my press campaign, yes. In this campaign so far, no. So Jerry wants my house key. You don't get to plunder my secret whiskey stash. The key to my heart. Only if you're female, wonderful, and willing. Just a beer cooler key. Mechwarrior 5? Sure. Give me 1 sec. Here you go, enjoy it. German beer room temp? Yeah, important room temp. Like, you can have it in the basement, of course. Basement room temp is fine. Like, I would say like 15, 16 C. But like cooling it down to, like with ice or whatnot, if you do that in Germany, the tanks are rolling. Serving beer with ice. I see that. dude, I'm like this close to donning the chainmail, putting on the helmet, and going full on Deus Vult on people. One Kerensky with jump chit juice. Okay. Yeah, by the way, what about that mod support, right? They're also putting out a hotfix for some crash regarding to FSR. And they found out that the elementals get stuck. So basically TTB posts video about elementals getting stuck. PGI acknowledges it and says we found an improvement, we've identified the issue, and we fixed it. Nice. Cool. That is really cool. I like that. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not above doing some contract work. And apparently I have a knack for finding these kinds of issues. So I'm sure we could come to an agreement. My consulting rates are reasonable. Good fight, USW. I think you're from Germany, right? Good fight und so weiter. What would you like? Mechwarrior 5 Clans base game or DLC key? By the way, Devious, how's it going, man? How's your day? Ah, you said clans and DLC. Never mind. I can't read. I fail at reading. Not a problem. When I fail at reading, I make up in sending you guys keys. Gonna hook another brother up with some keys. Boom. The last mission you hope for Lance got stuck at Timbuktu and you had to fight the boss yourself. Didn't have that issue. I didn't have a single stuck mech all time in my playthrough so far. Once again, these are Steam codes. If you try to put them into any other platform except Steam, you will see that they don't work. Because last time I did key giveaways, that was like a couple months ago. I did key giveaways for something else, and somebody had like lots of problems, and I did like half an hour troubleshooting with him, and then he's like, "Yeah, well, it's not working." And then, can you show me the link where you put in the key? And he was trying to put it into GOG, of course, which it's not gonna work with a Steam key. Even though I precisely mentioned that it's a Steam key. Many a time. Devious is putting a good one. Nice. Okay. Alright. I think we can go ahead and go into the next mission, right? Let's see how long the RNG is not fun to me. Azuma buying bulk from Amazon. And even saying my English is not the yellow of the egg. Yes? My English is under all pig. Das ist unter aller Sau. Sack Zement. That's funny that that's a curse in Germany. Sack of concrete. Du lässt mich hier allein, du verfluchter Hurensohn! Der Blitz soll dich beim Scheißen treffen! Ah, such a good movie. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. The German version is... Are these keys for anyone who asks? While supplies last, no purchase necessary. Yes. Of course you can, Treacle. As a matter, you have a lake with ducks. You mean more ducks? Or more hens? Azuma, nah, he's just gonna. Azuma is going to be going super German mode, Super Saiyan German mode. I need to fry more Schnitzel. The Schnitzel will be fried until all the panko is gone. Corey, you have to message me directly because you have turned the Stranger Danger function on Twitch, so I can't message you. This guy right here. Can I do my special emote? Where is the thing? I'm looking for a thing right now on Twitch. Should probably show Twitch chat if I wanted to show this to you guys. Where's my game? Ah, just takes a bit, okay. Where's that weird angel wing? Ah, here we go. I need to make the special thing happen. Hang on. You guys know the combo. You guys know the unholy combo. Where is it? I just saw it, now it's gone again. This thing is hiding from me. There we go. Yep, this looks like it's working. There you go, enjoy. I mean, I could just send you guys all to my affiliate links and be like, hey, purchase the stuff right here if you want to support, blah, 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 blah. Or I could just, you know, use the keys that I have and give them to you. It's kind of funny, like each of the keys I'm giving away is basically me giving away a potential $5 or so. in terms of rev share. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's more important to get you guys hooked up with the game. It's more important to get more gamers in for Mechwarrior 5 Clans. Goro, thank you very much for the Prime. VR with the elementals? Blah. That would be creepy. That would be very creepy. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump to the next mission, shall we? Get that going. Rogue College student appreciates the free keys? Hell yeah. Alright, here we go. Welcome back everybody to Mechwarrior 5 Clans Ghost Bear Flash Storm. The next mission is afoot. We have to pin the dragon, apparently. Search and destroy mission. 415 tons available for us. Unfortunately, we are super unlucky in the last couple of missions with the kinds of mechs that the merchant cast actually purveys for us. So, we're playing hard mode, which, yeah, danger. I'm actually afraid for us because we will need some bigger, better mechs with more firepower very soon, and I'm getting a little bit scared, to be honest. But we'll see. There's nothing to it, just gotta keep gaming. So we can't do anything good here right now. Rick. 17 FPS by the way on the screen right now. Yeah, so the bug is still here with the barracks. Now it's 40 FPS. It's not a game-breaking bug, it's just something I notice. Lilith. We could get Lilith, max energy range. That's gonna help me. Confirm. And then I think heat management. If I'm piloting Lilith, we take that. We also give her assault mech affinity right now. Nice. Samuel still working on that evasion point. And Jonathan can get energy cooldown or heat management. Energy cooldown sounds good. Alright. Our mechs are built. Like I said, we're lowering our firepower from 84 to 60, but we're also increasing our health to 770. Plus we have the cooling of the gods, basically. Actually, no, that Night Gear actually cools better than the Warhawk. That is interesting, I did not expect that. But we do have more armor here. This should be fine. More armor is always good, especially if it's on the player mech. Means we can take a little bit more punishment, right? So, that is good, that is good. We check the barracks. Can we do anything in terms of the science lab? The research is going already, nice. Post-laser duration is something I could learn or research. That would be all the post-laser stuff now. So we have everything queued up now that we might want. Perfect. And then we have to invest heavily into heat capacity and heat cooling, which is going to require what? Equipment points. So we will heavily invest into equipment. We need 800 equipment points. Let's keep that in mind, guys. Alright. Let's jump into the mission.
What is the status of Star Colonel Huntsig?
He is currently being examined in medbay, but he is expected to make a full recovery. And we have already put the mine to good use.
I am surprised the Caritans are still engaging us in combat.
They are quickly learning their lesson.
Obtaining accurate movement reports from orbital scans has proven difficult in these canyons.
That is stating the obvious.
Yes, well, we have a scouting network embedded in cave networks across Mechwarrior. They report the second are falling back.
Already running for the
This mission is going to be brutal.
Or in this case, the floor of the canyons. There are scores of light mechs gathered on a region of the canyon floor here.
Playing hide and seek.
And they could be guarding another HQ outpost. Either way, we're going to run them down. I will lead Alpha from this sector here. Star Captain Lilith, you will lead Bravo at this sector here. Star Colonel Zung and his third bears will approach from this sector here. Star Commander Rook, your ground pounders will advance from this sector. The scouts say each sector is patrolled by second guards. You can also expect snipers hidden in the cliffs, so keep your heads up. We punch through them and meet them at the attack zone right here. We will deploy under the cover of night. The second sort of light have some of the most renowned warriors in the DCMS, and they run like cowards. Let us bury them in the floor of these canyons.
Yeah, but Caritans normally don't run unless they have a very good reason for running. Warning, significantly under tonnage. Well, tell that to the merchant cast. Remind me, guys, when we get home to murder the merchant cast. Like, complete eradication. Because they suck. We need bigger and better mechs, and the merchant cast is just not delivering.
Our heading is north. Keep sharp.
Scan mode engaged.
No readings yet. Tara?
Scan mode
Quiet.
disengaged.
Rick?
I know not to trust our sensors in these rocks by now.
One of these samurai will take a shot at us, and that will tell us everything we need to know.
Don't forget to murder the merchant cast when you get back. Yep. Well, we got at least one of them.
Destroyed. New target. Incoming.
I'm gonna need 2 shots for a Shadowhawk. Maybe even more than that.
Maneuvering first shot.
Assassin.
I'm also super popular right now.
Missile. Destroyed.
Target confirmed. Moving to engage.
My whole lance has not killed a single Shadowhawk in all this time. When I gave the kill order. Okay.
Got it. That mech signature is dead.
Target destroyed.
Target down.
Somebody said that we have an elite set of Mechwarriors with us. Did you see how many of those large pulsar shots were missed and just go to his legs? Elite? My ass. Well, I'm at 76% right now. If you find yourself in close quarters combat, the AI will just giga focus you immediately, and you take a lot of damage and you can't do anything about it.
Sakhan, we are forging ahead through the channel. Copy that. Alpha is on course.
This is gonna be brutal.
The third is on track. Just had to teach old samurai how clanners fight.
Rick, your mech is lagging behind. They do a number on you? Not according to my readouts. Barely a scratch.
Disengaged.
Rick, are your comms down?
I am fine. It's just these damn canyons.
Canyon's getting to you, Mechwarrior. Maybe you should have sat this one out.
Scanner. Disengaged.
Just stay focused, Rick. We will not be out here much longer.
Looks kinda cool though.
Too many spots for these cowards to ambush us. I prefer fighting them out in the open.
These cretins are
Apparently we're dropping here. I can't look. Ah!
The Freeman taught us that way so well.
I hate dropping from any height in games. Yeah, I felt that one.
Salvage. Marked prototype. New.
Where are you running off to?
Scan mode engaged.
And further down we go. It's a good thing we don't have jump jets or anything. 75%.
Scan
Getting lower.
disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
Okay, these guys are far away. I don't think I can hit them. No, they're giga far away. What now?
Shit! They are launching out of the canyons! Watch out! Hostiles above! Hostiles above! They are going to rain down fire!
We walked into a kill box.
New hostile detected.
Then kill the kill box.
Counter! Counter!
No, not counter! Shoot! Shoot!
Keep firing! Keep firing!
They just can't hit shit.
There are too many of them.
Just keep battling!
That was a cockpit kill.
Okay, we are in range of their main force. Are you picking up any readings on their HQ? Tara, scan it. Nothing. Just signal emitters.
Why would they be guarding
Alright,
signal emitters?
we're good. We're good.
Would not be.
Did we lose components? I hope not.
Is that all of them?
Disengaged.
According to sensors...
Nope, we're good.
I thought we were all history. That was a glorious stand. That is how you meet pressure with pressure, Ghost Bears.
Scan mode engaged.
Bravo! Is everyone okay?
Disengaged.
Sean is not. He is not online. We need to find him. He is not on screen. We need to find him.
Rick, Sean is no longer with us, but we are. Your family is with you, and we need you. We need you to win this fight. Stay with me, Mechwarrior.
Yeah, Sean is gone. I protect Aletha now. And my family.
And there are plenty of cretins to protect
Uh-oh.
us against.
Rick's losing it.
Engaged.
And we're not talking about rubber Rick. We're talking about our Rick. Alright. I was blasting a lot louder than I thought it would. Alright. Oh, Walton Goggins, Rick. Walton Goggins is doing a really good job. I can't wait for the next series to come out, for the next season.
I know you're all angry, so use it to take those spheroids out.
Alright. Kill the Innosphere dudes.
They're going to wish they had killed me.
Let's utilize our range here, if we can. That's 4 large pulses on a blackjack, by the way, in case you're wondering why I'm not doing any damage. Alright, she's die here, nice. Everybody go for the Hatamoto, I guess. Thankfully the Hatamoto-chi is completely under-armored and under-weaponized. 2 SM6 and a large laser on a Hatamoto-chi. If you run that in Mechwarrior Online, you get flamed to Kingdom Come. Alright. Whoa, Sokol time.
Designated target on scope. Shifting headed.
Shoot it! Don't just look at it, shoot it!
Target verified. Firing.
Ow. CT is fine, we have armor on CT. We have some armor on the CT. Okay.
Those mechs seem to be screening
Alright.
something, Sakon.
Alright.
Are you seeing this?
I could really use a repair bay now.
Ah, they appear to be mech repair facilities.
Oh! Oh!
Gustav neglected to mention them.
Mech repair facility. Can we use them?
He has provided a spotty intel, Sakon. He has reminded me that the DCMS does not update them on their makeshift sites.
By the way, sometimes you're standing in water, but you're not. At some points I was standing in the water and I didn't get the little ice symbol.
No rocks impeding sensors, but we are not picking up any movement.
Is the game worth picking up? Yes.
We can use it as needed.
Base game was worth picking up, DLC is worth it.
Bound ahead and take it out on any enemy forces you find, and try to find us a safe path out of here.
We will see it done. Elemental points. On me.
Alright, Rook's gonna go scouting, which means we have our star and that's it. And we're pretty banged up now. I really could use some repair base.
That target is not getting back up.
Weapon systems are hot. Moving to
It's a Griffin 2N actually. But thankfully we took out his arm with the PPC, so he can't do jack shit right now. Except die, of course. Bye bye!
right behind you, Star Captain.
Now it's opening up. You seem to be leaving the canyons. The visual is super nice though. Once again, the night vision, it does nothing. Alright. And we found enemies, I guess. I really hope we get repair base here. And some ammo at least. Not seeing any repair base yet. Good shot. Like I said in my review, your AI is really good at taking down low HP targets. It's mechs that take them a while.
Look at all these scrap heaps.
I really need some repair.
No appreciation for machines. I do not know if I could ever get used to living in the inner sphere. Do you see that? Shit! They're going online.
Another down.
Okay, we got the flea in one shot, that was nice. Cataphract! The Capellans are here! Damn, this thing is tanky. Rick almost has no legs. I'm about to lose an arm. I need repairs. Ah, repairs! Okay. 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 Let's do this. Hang on. Let's do this. Let's do this. So. Samuel, 84. Rick. Another repair race. Rick goes here. Jonathan goes here. Samuel goes here. And I take this one. And Tara, if I'm correct, is going nowhere, right? Yes, because Tara has health. She doesn't need no repairs.
Systems offline.
Ooh.
Field repairs.
It's important that we didn't lose any body parts. Okay. I mean, I have access to 2 Nigers with solid DPS if I want it.
Following you, Star Captain.
This is gonna be interesting. Look at all the aircraft and mechs standing around here. This is what mech death looks like. Even dropships. That we can blow up. And big dropships. Like, what the hell is this dump?
Ripperoni jumperoni.
Spectre, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Much appreciated. I shot the nose off that plane. I think shit's about to hit the fan.
We have more coming at us. We're in no condition to hold off another barrage.
Eliminate all second forces. 0 out of 15.
We need evac out of these canyons.
Survive until extraction.
I just requested
Shit's about to hit the fan!
We do not have that.
But we do have the range, so if I keep falling back, we should have the range. Utilize our range advantage.
Commander, stay put. Hold for evac. All units, hold in place for evac.
Yes! It's working.
You smoked that target, Star Captain.
I smoked the target. Thankfully it was not a smoked Jaguar. Spectre, also thank you for the sub. And the 10 mobs. Alright.
That pilot just ejected.
That didn't count.
More incoming.
I eliminated 3 targets, and only 2 counted. Highlander. And a Stalker.
Just hang on.
Running out of ammo here.
We made it this far.
You're not running out of ammo?
No
You got lasers. This guy's lying. This Highlander just ate 4 shots, large pulse laser, on a red CT.
Moving to engage, Star Captain.
That thing was beefy as hell. We need to move further a little bit here. I'm not getting an angle on this guy. Nice.
Pilot just failed.
Marauder 2. A Marauder 5A and a King Crab. Yep. Needless to say, we won't be brawling with that. Yeah, the game failed to count a couple of mechs for me, I feel. Aye, aye, aye. It's like we're playing Mechwarrior online. Can I get on top of that wreck somehow? Yep, stop, 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 stop. Not too far. Nah, I fell down.
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
Thankfully, they're not in range to shoot me with all their weapons right now, so we're really abusing locations right now.
Threat neutralized.
King Crab's down as well. Another stalker incoming. Another teammate walking through my line of fire. Ow, I'm getting alarmed here. Big time. Stop the alarms! Let's push into the stalker. We're gonna survive longer against the stalker and whatever is over there than against the other targets that are pushing in behind us. I just shot my full weapon salvo into the wall. Come on, kill him! Yikes. You have to really hurry up here with that stalker because they're coming in from behind us. Holy shit, there's a lot of coming with me.
Targets will not be standing for long.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Kill that. Oh fuck, it's an annihilator. It's an Annie! The stalker is just not dying.
Target. Incoming missile.
Roger that. On you.
Come on. He's also not dying.
1 minute.
Die!
Help is coming, Bravo.
There we go.
Coming.
Go for the stalker. He's dead.
For a clean shot.
King Crab. King Crab next. Took away one arm at least. Nice. Focus on the Highlander. There's another King Crab here. I shot the cockpit. No, we're not. They are surrounded. Then learn to aim, motherfucker!
30 seconds out. 30 seconds out.
Another cockpit kill!
Target sighted. Moving to fire, Star Captain.
There's another annihilator coming in. Yikes.
Most Canyon teams have been extracted. You're next, Bravo. Top ship is sitting down.
Dude, I'm hitting that Banshee. 4 large pulse lasers. That's my 4th CT salvo. Now it's open CT. Jesus. Bullet sponge. From hell. 4 large pulse lasers to the cockpit of the Annie right there. Jesus. Did we lose a mech? Yeah, we lost one mech. I wanna see if I can get that secondary goal. I shouldn't, but I wanna get it.
Targets will not be standing for long. Moving to fire.
Holy bullet sponge! Okay, we got it. Let's get out of here. Oh shit, I don't wanna get bonked by the Orion! Run! Run! Let's get out of here. Did we win? Wah! Okay, we're out. Woo! Free birth! We lost a lot of good warriors out there. We must make these Desgra Kuritans pay. So, this mission was a nice showcase of why I think your AI mates are just way too tame. It's okay what they do on lower difficulties, but on higher difficulties, you saw how much bullet sponge PGI's way of balancing higher difficulty is, and that just means that your AI mates, like the value of your AI mates, just goes down by the amount of health that your enemies have, right? Yikes. Alright, what did we wanted? Equipment components, right? Max equipment components. Nice! That's a lot of them. It's not enough for all of it, but a lot of them. Let's do this and this. Claim. Oh, video time.
What the hell was that out there?
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
She's gonna assert her dominance.
You go on about how unqualified I am, but then Rick can have a full-blown episode in the field?
How dare you speak to me like that? You are a child who knows nothing of what he or any of us have been through.
This is not his first incident, is it?
Shut it, Mechwarrior.
Why? Those implants have scrambled his brains. He belongs in a salon.
How to get yourself punched, 101.
Here.
Why are you even here? Why the Keshik?
Who would refuse the chance to fight at the Sakan side?
You do not get it, do you? Why we are here. Why the Keshik normally only accepts seasoned warriors.
Rawr.
It is because we are the best the clan has to offer. Each of us carries a blood name, earned through the trial of blood right. Each of us has been clawed fighting an actual ghost bear. And we have nothing further to prove to the clan, to you, or to anyone else. All that remains is service and a dignified death in battle. And we know that a part of us will live on in the next generation of warriors.
Goosebump speech.
But you have nothing. No accomplishments. No glorious conquests. No great victories credited to your codex. When you die, you will be forgotten, with no legacy to pass on.
And you think any of that justifies keeping a threat to our own star around?
We are Ghost Bear. Family is a hallmark of our clan. It is the least I can do to wish that one of our own lives and dies among his equals, not disgraced and alone among the Salama clusters. If you cannot live with that, then leave. Find your precious glory elsewhere, with warriors who still care about such things.
Alright, okay. Let's roll the dice of mech acquisition and hope that we got something good. Or I'm gonna be crying. Timberwolf and Executioner. Oh my. I think I just got an reaction. Why, thank you, Alifa! Thank you, my Sakan. That is gonna come in handy. It would have been nice to have that a couple of missions ago, but hey, I'll take it. Pulse Laser Heat and Structure Damage Reduction is now here, which is gonna make it even harder to lose components, which is nice. To the mech shop! Alright. Kodiak. Kodiak. Yes. Executioner. Yes. Timberwolf. Timberwolf. Yes. Alright, I just went onto a shopping spree. That was a lot of money and merit spent, but it was spent for a good cause. Let's grab these upgrades here. We'll have to look at the upgrades later. Research time. Pulse laser iterations being researched. And that should be all the pulse laser stuff, right? I can't do any pulse laser stuff anymore. Yep. That's all the pulse laser stuff. So we're gonna go for heat capacity and heat cooling. I think heat cooling first. It means we'll have to have a lot of equipment components, plus weapon components as well. And can we get any more salvage? No, we cannot. Alright. Well, it's time to build some mechs, my friends. Ta-da! We put the Night Gears one down. Put the Executioner here, and then Warhawk or Timberwolf? I mean, I would say honestly the Timberwolf is probably stronger than the Warhawk. Alright, mech building time. Let's start with the Executioner. We have enough experience to unlock one Omnipod set, and that means we will probably get this one. 7 weapons here. Yes, this is the one that we get. This is the one that we get. Yep. Oh yes, but we can't get it yet. It's impossible to unlock, it costs 750 XP. Aha. Alright, what do we have in stock? In stock we get 2 energy weapons in the right arm. This one gets us 7 energy weapons. For 300. This one gets us 1 side torso mount. I mean, yeah, that's the way apparently. Unlock that. And then equip that loadout. Now we work with that loadout. Machine guns. Go away. Actually, maybe I want to use them. We'll see. Strip everything first. Well, that looks like medium pulse laser slots to me. 4 medium pulses. And oh yes, these are 3 large pulses. That is not a bad loadout. That is some firepower. In fact, that's so much firepower that I can't use anything else. So let's not do that. All of a sudden the machine guns are looking interesting again. It is 1.5 DPS, right? So might as well have it. Like a ton of ammo. And then we add armor and cooling. You get a ton of ammo, and you get a ton of ammo, and a double heatsink set. You side torso get a double heatsink. The arm gets a ton of armor. This arm gets a ton of armor. And another double heatsink, I would say. Can't do anything with the legs, unfortunately. That's okay. Let's give this more armor into the side torso. 95 armor on the side torso is gonna be nice. The arms are super nicely armored as well. We can do another ton of ammo here. And then we put our ammo into this arm. Or the other one. Which one has... Yeah, put it in the other one. Right here. Okay. 7 medium pulses. 774 armor. Yep. Confirm. So, Executioner built. Next up, Timberwolf. Again, we have 500 XP to get another set. And I want the... Let's see. I think I want the Alpha set. There's also a side torso on the right side that can take like 1 energy weapon. But aside from that, the big bonus here is the Alpha set, so we get the 3 on the side torso. Unlock that. Yes. Now you will see pretty quickly why I think that this is the stronger variant. That this is actually from the... Oops, wrong weapons equipped. This is from the start, the stronger version. Like I think this is actually stronger right now than our Executioner. Maybe not necessarily armor-wise, but just weapon-wise. That's 7 medium pulse lasers. And now we armor up. I don't want to use the CT weapon slot, right? I don't really want to use that. Let's leave the machine gun slot in here and just put armor in it. I'm putting at least 1 ton of armor on each of those slots, right? And then we go from there. But that ton of armor, you need it. If you don't have it, your stuff just breaks off so easily. You might be able to get away with it on lower difficulties, but on the higher difficulties, no chance. Double heatsink, double heatsink. Keep this thing run nice and cool. Another double heatsink. Another ton of armor and a double heatsink. Another ton of armor. 0.5 tons available. Well, 105, 117. I mean, I can do 0.25 on each arm again. This is gonna, of course, change once you get access to like 1 more medium pulse laser, but this is super solid, I would say. That Timby is now rocking almost 800 armor. It has less firepower on paper, but remember, this is pinpoint firepower. If played by a human, this will out DPS any build that you could give any AI. That Niger is not looking so hot. What's going on with here? 20% less per technician efficiency while the... okay. But why are we not... can we requisition another technician? Boom, there we go. Problem solved. Kodiak. We have a Kodiak. Strip the mech. Well, what am I going to do with all these slots? There are 2 options here. We could go medium pulse lasers and Gauss, or something that I have not tried before. But I kind of want to try it. I'm so tempted to try it. 6 large pulse lasers. You have to lower the engine size though. This is the first time I'm going to show this to you guys. You can select different engines. Not all engines are available, but probably go down to a 365 here. For 10 tons saved. Alright. Let's get some more armor onto our mech here. I think this mech also supports armor on the legs. Hell yeah. 100 health on the legs, much better than 68. Also supports armor on the cockpit. You know? If you feel the need. 3 double heat sinks here. 3 double heat sinks here. Do I want to tone down further in the engine department? Because we could get a couple more double heat sinks in. If we go down to a 330, we save 5 tons. There's a double heat sink in the engine though. I don't have enough open slots. That's not a win. So it seems to be the 365 is the play here. It's gonna be toasty, I feel. Jump jets? This mech doesn't have jump jets. Need a slot for the jump jets. Alright. Like I said, the other variant that you could run is 8 medium pulse lasers and a Gauss rifle. But I want to try out this one because I haven't tried it yet. KDK LPL. There we go. Confirm. Well, in the next mission, this thing is gonna go to town and murder some mechs, hopefully. I'll see you then. Oh, I'm so happy that we finally got some big mechs. Ay, ay, ay. The Care Bear star. I'm getting exclamation marks again. Didn't I repair this to full? Yes. Okay, we're good. Oh man, that was. I was starting to lose my faith here, but thankfully we finally got it. The RNG can only shaft you so many times. Now, if once we get access to the Direwolf next level in like one mission or two, then yeah. But that Kodiak is gonna help a lot. How much DPS is a medium pulse laser? Maybe my medium pulse laser build is the better build, I don't know. Medium pulse is 2.81, this is 3.65. The medium pulse build is gonna have more. So, let's say this is 3, let's say this is 4. 6 times 4 is 24. 8 times 3 is the same. So they would be the same, basically. But if you use that, if you use the medium pulse laser, you can add a Gauss rifle on top for another 3 DPS. Plus add no heat, right? So it really depends what you want. This has more firepower and longer range though, so if you really wanted, you could go 7 large pulses actually. If I go down with the engine size, I could go 7 large pulses, but then you don't have armor in the CT. Chassis XP? Unlocks? I mean, yeah, but like chassis XP doesn't do anything. I mean, I don't want to use the XP right now for, if I have XP even, like Kodiak doesn't have any XP. This mech XP I need for upgrades. Am I even still running a Rifleman 2C? Not really, right? There's nothing I can do here. I could maybe get something for the Niger, but I have top speed already. I mean, sure, might as well get them. Better to have them than not need them, right? Alright, fully upgraded Niger. Oh, almost fully upgraded Niger. Missed one. I don't have enough XP. It's just movement stuff, like it's not really... That's not stuff that I would consider needed. I didn't upgrade the pilots either, right? Let's check the pilots real quick. Almost ready for energy range on Rick. Heat management for Lilith. Get him assault affinity. And still safe for evasion. Jonathan. Energy cooldown. Alrighty. Hey, Self, how's it going, man? How is it going? Anybody still here that needs to be hooked up with Mechwarrior 5 Clans or the DLC? Well, let me know. Just a beer cooler key. I. Just the beer cooler key. So, second system a DLC key for Steam? Sure. No problem. Is the DLC worth it? Absolutely. Alright. Shall we mess up the next mission? I think it's time to jump into the next mission. There we go. Welcome back everybody to Mechwarrior 5 Clans Ghost Bear Flash Storm. We finally got our hands on the Kodiak Totem Mech. I'm happy. Let's jump into our next mission, see what we have to do here. Defensive operation. Counter-strike. Ah, yes. I'll take the M4 with the suppressor, HE grenade, 2 flashbangs, and vest plus helmet, please. Oh, not that kind of a counter-strike. Okay, let's go.
What is the latest, Sakan? A lot of ghost bears lay in the floor of that canyon. And a lot more would have died if Star Commander Rook and his elementals had not found us a path out. And cleared the path of the explosive charges.
They had rigged enough mines to send all of Alpha Galaxy up in smoke.
Surats. But we did secure a high-value target.
But the second has hope. We have not broken them.
I know you summoned us for a reason.
Tell them what you just told me, Gustav.
In the time since your forces overtook the mining operation within Marble City, the DCMS has plotted to take it back. My contact there was able to purchase intel in the black market trading within the Canyon networks. It stated the Second are sending forces to retake it while your units are chasing the Second deeper within the canyons.
Is Star Colonel Huntsig still garrisoned there?
Af. But he is still in no condition to fight. But we are.
I must protest, Sakan. We should not go backwards.
If we cannot hold the ground we have taken, it will continue to embolden Theodore Kurita. We will travel to the mine and hold off the forces attempting to retake it.
Af, Sakan.
This operation is as simple as it gets. The Silver Root will array around the perimeter of the mine and wait for the Second to drop in. We will hold them off until they are down to their last unit, or they retreat. 50th units garrisoned with Star Colonel Huntsig will provide reinforcements as needed.
Understood, Sakan.
Let us move out! The Second will pay for what happened in those canyons.
Well, at least we have 50% more firepower than before. Plus 50% more firepower than before on our mechs that we were able to exchange, so which could be good. 455 tonnage limit. I could run a Warhawk instead of one of the Timberwolf or the Niger, but I will just take the extra damage, I guess. Short range, long range, short range, long range, short range, long range, long range, long range. This is fine, I think. And for once, after what seems like 5 missions, we don't get the warning, hey! Low tonnage.
Bravo! I just received confirmation from Star Commander Rook. His
right arm, left arm. Actually, chainfire would be good. Right arm, like this. Okay.
are in the process of defusing the explosives.
Toasty.
The path out of the canyons.
But not too toasty.
Once Rook and his point have cleared the path, we will offer up retribution for what happened down in the canyons. Bravo, Charlie. Status? Bravo is in position, Sakan.
Pharaoh, drink on my beer, ye mighty, and enjoy.
Colonel Huntsig, my forces are gathered around the perimeter
Alright, it's time to get very dangerous.
But we want our pound of flesh first.
Those puddles on the ground actually cool you.
We have incoming enemy dropships.
That one doesn't.
I think we should give them the regards from our fallen still lying in the floor of the canyon.
Trying to find another puddle that I can stand in. Okay, we got incoming. At about 1100, that is in range for us right now. Even closer than that. Oh, how much closer do you want to go? Holy shit.
Hostiles touching down.
Detected.
Give them hell.
Yes, we shall. I'm not hitting him, unfortunately. Where's the javelin going? Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't cross the lasers. I just hit a javelin on the CT and side torso with 6 large pulse lasers and it's still moving. Oh man.
To keep them on the outside. We cannot let them slip through and get behind us.
Quick draw.
Bullet Sponge City.
Target.
Brought that mech down.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Is that a Victor in the basement? I like that we have range with this. By the way, the range drop-off point is 50% now, not 100%. So if it says optimal range 500, you're doing 0 damage at 750, not at 1000.
Destroyed. Target. Destroyed.
Okay. Spectre has 4 lamb legs prepped for May 17th celebration. Every single time Spectre is here, I get hungry. I wonder why. Alright, let's see. There's something in the basement ducking away. Oh, it's a dragon.
Dragon.
Sometimes I really wonder what I'm shooting with.
Target.
There we go.
Your pecker is shooting in the right direction. You want me to shoot in your direction? Just try and keep your head on straight. You will have your head handed to you if you are not careful.
Enough. This is not about defending a mine or any personal issues. We need to make these Koreans pay for their desperate tactics.
That's our mine, right? I should probably not destroy it.
Engaged.
Let's keep the collateral damage to a minimum. Is that something else to scan? Oh, something's coming in, I don't know where. Right on top of me, of course. Perfect. Perfect.
Salvage.
They are sending a lot of numbers at us.
Fire star to 6 large pulses, a back shot.
A lot of strategic
Doesn't
value.
die.
I do not think they expected much of a defense.
That's a light mech right here.
Target.
And now they will pay for it.
Target.
Star Colonel Hunting. Deploy reinforcements.
Ah! Get mauled! Kodiak mauling incoming!
There are plenty of
My long-range claws! Ah!
That mech signature is dead. Hell of a shot, Star Captain.
What's flying around there? Have you heard the story, my friends, of if it flies, it dies? Oh, he just stack-poled himself.
Blackjack. Target.
Ah, I got him!
Target.
He didn't wiggle. Another one bites the dust! Ah! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ah. But yeah, like I said, your zoom is squinting or squinting it slightly harder. Grandpa's magnifying glass better than sci-fi tech. We need a 4x zoom. We need a 4x zoom to have any remote chance of fighting at those ranges. In a proper way, without like having Mechwarrior online type aim.
Destroyed.
just an ammo crate over there. Okay. Who's next?
Scan mode disengaged.
Oh, over there. They have deposited new enemies for us to shoot. And we shall shoot them until they fall. I don't know why I always turn into Red Skull, but there's that. Oh, Locust. Ah, I didn't hit him properly. Also, I can't see him properly, but that's a different story. It's just too small. It's like, what am I shooting here? 5 pixels there, 5 pixels there. There we go. Trying to save that rifleman to see, but he's gonna die here. Someone's trying to SRM shoot this guy. Ah, it's actually hitting. What is SRM in here? What is that? Oh, gargoyle. That Hydro City went from red armor to yellow structure. Against 6 large pulse lasers. Jesus. These mechs are built with pure stellinium. Also, Terra is not looking so good in Nigeria. Ow! Now am I hurting as well? Going a little bit hot here. Warm. Cyclops. Alright. We should be able to get a nice headshot from up here. Also Warhammer. Nope, didn't hit the cockpit. Hit everything but the cockpit. Oh, there's more.
Target verified. Going weapons free. Send another to the scrap heap.
That should take care of the side torso. Now we go for the spider. What happened to our Nightshade? Actually, the Nightshade is fine. It's just very stripped. Spider just survived 6 large pulse lasers. Like, Trueborn difficulty is very bullet sponge. Very bullet sponge. I don't think that's an unfair thing to say. I think it's an accurate thing to say. I don't mind it as much. I just would like my lance mates to be a little bit more on point with their shots. And we have another drop coming in on this side. Another one hits the ground. Another one hits the ground. Oh, and aircraft incoming as well. I could just wait here and just utilize my superior range and be like, yep, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we blue laser you? Bad clans, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we blue laser you? Bad clans, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we blue laser you?
Hell of a shot, Star Captain.
Let's probably get that Igor out of this guy. Oh, they got PPCs over there. He's got the peepers! But not for long. He's going right for him! War charge. Alright. This is how you play this. Range, my friends, range. Because if the enemy can't shoot you because they don't have range, they can't damage you.
Enemy mech down.
Oh, now drop coming in.
Killing them a mine is not a tribute to our dead. We should be going after higher value targets.
This invasion is a war of attrition, Cub. Sometimes warriors need small victories to gut through it.
Then we have Firestarter, Grasshopper, Griffin.
You have been in it too long.
I'm just letting the AI tank because there's no downside or upside to doing any of the side mission objectives, unfortunately, so we're just gonna let the AI tank for us. Conserve our resources. After all, we're the elite unit. And there's another Cyclops. I guess we can go in a little bit closer. Although I don't really need to. We're at perfect range right now. Oh no, we didn't do the secondary objective. No. Woe unto us. Ah, some fire coming now. And missing. No. Do you see how much these guys are missing sometimes? And then he goes for the gut shot.
When your mind is right, I will fight for Clan Ghostbear, for my unit, until the bitter end. Even for you, Cub. We are all children of the bear.
All commands, I need you to advance to my position.
Uh-oh.
My Nova's down, and my mech took a couple of bad hits.
Come on, Cub. We will protect the Sakan. Together. Af.
Maybe I shouldn't have played loosey-goosey with my armor like that.
Guard, and we need to guard her now. Star Commander Rook, you and your point shield the Sakan. We will take care of the rest.
Huh. Maybe I shouldn't have played loosey-goosey with my armor.
I am sorry I put you in this position, Star Captain. Remember, you are not here to make our jobs easier, Sakan.
Look how happy he is, finally piloting an assault mech. This is where I belong, this is my home. Big Chad Mechs. The Khan in the medium mech? No, the Sakan is in the lightest mech available. Sakan Alita Kabrinsky is in a fire moth. And I quote, "It's no problem that I have no armor, they have to hit me first." Well, apparently they hit her. Timby and an executioner over there as backup. Oh, and there is a smoking heap of a fire moth. Plus my feet are in the water, so what you gonna do? She couldn't bug the heat wrench anymore. I mean, look at it this way, guys. Look at it this way, guys. If you do a booty call with Alifa Kabrinsky, she's gonna be at your place faster than you can say Desgra. Ow. Stop living me. Let's go kill the Hunchback. Send in the Timberwolves and everything else. Nice. Atlas.
Target confirmed. Moving to engage, Star Captain.
Aiming at the... Oh, is this hitbox bug? Is this hit... Wow. Okay. There's a little bit of invisible walls going on there. Not too bad, but noticeable. Oh, more enemies coming in, which means we need to finish this Atlas. There we go. Focus on the Banshee. No, it's not the most dangerous target. Just gonna go for the Rage Bucket. I can just push in, right? I still have a lot of armor left, and we don't have to worry about losing this mission, so might as well go in and have some fun. Should I go into a punching contest with that archer? Take that, Clanker! Oh shit, the bench is fresh. I don't care. The Cordia keeps coming! Oh, he's dead. I wanted to punch him, but no punching. Alright, we saved Aretha. Woo! That's why we add armor to our mechs, guys. Can you imagine how this thing would look without added armor? Almost destroyed. Didn't she say her Nova was down? She said her Nova was down. I thought like she meant Nova in terms of like unit. Right? Holding off the Cretan attack has brought us a measure of payback for our casualties suffered here in Mechwarrior, but it's not enough. We cannot stop until they are all in the ground. Level 14 honor. Give me the direwolf. I would like to receive my whale now. Thank you very much. It's kind of sad I play like the Kodiak for one mission and then it's just direwolf. Okay, so we need equipment components. That should be enough, right? And then we add... do we need weapon components or mech components? I don't know. Let's do this and then do like 100 or so here. Okay. In my head it goes Hunchback, Ebon Jaguar, Executioner, Freude schöner Götterfunken, Tochter aus Elysium. Okay, moving on. I'm having a Hans Gruber moment right now. Alright. And we have just enough to unlock it instantly. Yoink! Alright. Someone else can have this thing. I'm giving it down further down the line, I guess. I'm gonna be in my office. Lighten up, it's Christmas. Somebody's getting lit up. That's for sure. So we've got 4 and 4 here. I need the side torsos. There's one side torso that has 3 on the left side, and there's one side torso that has 3 on the right side. So we could use the S Omnipod set. That would also give us access to the cockpit. So that would give us 4. So that would give us 6, 12, 13. This gets us 3, and this gets us 3. So I think the best way to do this is to actually go with the P Omnipod set. You could also run ECM if you wanted to. And you get a jump jet. Yeah, the P is probably the way to go. Although I also want the cockpit mount. Ha! I need more XP. What do we take first? I could use the S and then get the other 2 later on. Oh, these both have jump jets. I don't want that necessarily. These also have jump jets. Huh. It might be that the strongest to get right now is this, because that gets us 5 medium pulses. Whereas this only gets us 4. And this only gets us 3. So this is the play. This is the play to do the S Omnipod set. This is the play. Right here. Right here. This is high level mech science happening here. Alright. Strip everything now. Give me that torso. Give me that torso. Okay. Give me that cockpit. Alright then. It's a medium pulse this apart and everybody's invited. They tried to nerf me, but they should know. You can't hold this back. You can't hold this back, baby. Alright. We've got 20 tons to play with. So I'm thinking Mondo armor on the CT. Gonna do double heatsink here. 2 armor pods. Double heatsink here. 2 armor pods. We'll see how it works out with the armor pods, but the arms get like 1 armor pod and 2 double heat sinks each. I have a different problem, guys. I have not enough tonnage for all of this. There will be some stuff left on the ground probably. But we will be very tanky. So, there's that. Yeah. We will be under tonnage a little bit, which will change as soon as we get our hands on the other stuff, but this direwolf has so much armor, it's actually breaking the armor gauge. 1016 armor, and we're rocking currently 13 medium pulse lasers. There's gonna be more though. Gonna get that up to 15. And that gets us a DPS of about 45. I could get another... If I get another open slot... If I get another open slot, I could get a TC. That could really help us, actually. So, if I drop one of the armor pods, we can take a TC Mark 1 to get 4% energy range. Which might not be much, but it's gonna help. It's gonna boost our max range quite a bit. Alright. Doom. Doom! Doom. Like I said, it's under tonnage, we don't care about that. We need to unlock the other Omnipod sets first. I feel happy now. I feel happy now. This is gonna be a cathartic experience when we jump into the next mission. I'll see you then. That was a quick mission, right? That was like just a 15-20 minute mission. I mean, it's a build that, and I'm gonna claim that for myself, it's a build that I kinda made famous. It's one of my most watched videos. Yeah, it's the best weapon system. Like I said in my balancing video yesterday when we analyzed the all the weapons in Mechwarrior 5 Clans and the changes that Ghostbear Flashstorm brings, the elephant in the room is just this. It's accuracy. All the other weapons are just spreading are not on par with the lasers because their stats aren't good enough. And on top of that, they're spreading the damage. So the lasers will always win. And the first reaction was to do some adjustments to the lasers and nerf them. I'm okay with the range changes, I just hope they don't touch the lasers again. They just need to work on the missiles and the ballistics for you and your lands, not for the AI. AI has enough firepower already, especially on the higher difficulty levels. Like, you're not fighting 20 mechs or 30 mechs in the mission, you're fighting 120 mechs worth of health. You need builds like that or you're fucked. Why is one double heatsink locked and one not in the legs? Because Mechwarrior canon is a strange thing. And those mechs were pushed to the battlefield in times when there was no game like Mechwarrior Online where you can change stuff. Alright, how's it going? Do you guys already have access to the modding tools and whatnot? I'm really hoping for some good mods soon. EPPC is very strong. I mean, you could fit 6 on the Kodiak, maybe 7. The question is just would it be smart, right? Because ER peeps should be a lot more heat. I mean, I haven't researched it, right? But it's 14 heat a pop for 15 damage versus 6.3 heat a pop for 15 damage. Yeah, there's no contest. There is no contest. LPL over ERPPC. Because the ERPPC has 300 meters range advantage, but yeah. Here is how many times you can shoot off at over 1,000 meters in this game. LPL has duration. It's true, LPL has duration. It can actually spread the damage a little bit, that is true. Which is fine. Like I keep saying, I don't think the lasers are in a bad spot damage-wise. It's just the rest needs to be buffed further. Direstar? Direstar has Child's Play. Direstar only has one shot and then it just sits there doing nothing. It's not about the one shot that kills stuff, it's about being able to kill the one thing and the thing behind it and the 10,000 things behind it. So you optimize for DPS. Because you can't one-shot everything, especially not in True Bond difficulty. I mean, you saw that. 6 large pulses into a light mech and it doesn't even fall. Right? Gotta have DPS. Alright, my customary question at the end of each mission. Anybody here still that needs to be hooked up with Mechwarrior 5 Clans or the DLC? Because I still have a couple of codes that I can give away. So, that's the case. If you're on Twitch, send me a message in chat. If you're on YouTube, hop onto Twitch or send me a message on Discord. And tell me what you need specifically, please. If it's the base game or the DLC. And one DLC coming right up. Here you go, enjoy. Oh yeah, which one do you need? DLC or a main game? DLC as well, okay. Gonna hook you guys up. The generous... No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna claim that I am a generous god. If you guys started with the Xerxes memes, it's not me. Santa Claus. Ah, because of the beard. We need to bring out the god meme. Okay. Wasn't that sticky in chat yesterday? I don't know where it went. I think Braden had made it sticky. That was kind of fun. Long time watcher of the NWO builds. Haven't played in years. Well, why? Thank you. It's something that I actually noticed, and I was talking to a business colleague, not YouTube related, a couple of days ago, and it's actually true. I have like more daily viewers than Mechwarrior Online has daily players. So there are a lot of people living vicariously through me right now. Which is a shame. I wish they would come back to Mechwarrior Online and enjoy the game. And we have Janser here on Discord. Let's get that man hooked up with some Mechwarrior action as well. Enjoy. This is Steam PC only. Why play in Rage Quit when you can watch TTB play in Rage Quit instead? You know what, Salted though? Like our 3-man and 4-man antics are always fire. And people are loving it, so it's always fun. Also, shared pain is better pain, right? Rex being brutal, you can play hardly anything except on weekends. I understand. Spectre's hand is still healing. Spectre broke his hand doing things. You know, if you said you broke your hand fapping, people would believe you more than what actually happened. Because that's kind of such a random thing. I'm not laughing at your pain. I just find the situation, how it happened, is just so crazy, man. But like I said, I hope it heals fast. Hit and run by shopping cart. Yep. That is crazy. Yeah, I really hope it gets better fast. Oh. Looks like Matus has been doing things again. It's a no-glue Optimus Prime. Oh dear. Looks shiny. 3 to 6 more days before you can play? Ah, okay, that's not too horrible then. Oh well. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna take a quick bio break, and once I'm back, then we can jump into the next missions. I don't even know how many missions we have left at this point. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. Because I did 2 missions for the first 2 videos, right? Four or 5? Really? That many? I was thinking 3 maybe, but we'll see. Alright. I will be right back, guys. I'm just gonna let you look at the dire whale. That's gonna be so nice to play. Ah. The whale is here. Be right back. Pain is weakness, leaving the body as where old men never cry. Alright. Alrighty. Let's jump back into the game. Hi friends and welcome back to Mechwarrior 5 Clans Ghost Bear Flash Storm. Last mission we acquired the dire whale. We now have a dire whale. We have a working Kodiak in the lands, Executioner, Timberwolf and Niger. So we are toning up, which is nice. Right now there's nothing in the marketplace I currently would want. We might actually be able to upgrade the Executioner after that last mission. I didn't even check that yet. Let's see, 600 XP, that is good. That will allow us to get these Omnipods right here and here. Nope, not quite, we need one more. Never mind. So we can't upgrade him. What about the Timberwolf? 600 XP. What do we have to do to get that other side torso? The S or the N? You get the N set right now. Unlock that. And then work on this preset. So right now we have 1 double heatsink and 2 ferro armor pods in there. We'll grab the side torso. Medium pulse goes in. Double heatsink goes in. Ferro armor pod goes in, and we will have to remove 1 ferro armor pod or 1 double heatsink. I think we can remove 1 ferro armor pod. There we go. Override the preset. Now this mech carries what? 8 medium pulses. Solid. No need to worry about that. Let's jump into our next mission. An iron wall.
Thank you for joining me, Ghost Bears.
How is your mech, Sakan?
The techs believe they can salvage it.
Good. We want you back on the field with
Smoking piece of trash.
I will be. Shortly.
Has there been a new development?
Since before we arrived, we've been trying to locate the heart of their mech production. If we could gain control of it, and cripple the DCMS's reinforcement capabilities, it would mean Al Shane would fall much faster.
The DCMS has used misdirection and various tactics to mask their high-value targets.
But we have uncovered a major one.
In the city of Bergen, an old map of the region showed a factory power grid powering all mech manufacturing in the surrounding area. Then it disappeared.
But there are no logs showing any attacks in the area that could have leveled it.
And a building does not just get up and walk away.
I had our watch conduct multi-spectrum scanning in regions we already covered. And we got a hit. The Caritans were using a thermal cloaking device to obscure the facility.
But now the tarp is off.
We will insert into the city of Bergen and secure that factory. If we knock out the grid powering all of their mech production and repairs in the region,
they will have a tough time making war.
But this will be no easy task. Scans show the facility is very well defended. The second have artillery and fighters at their disposal. Star Captain Lilith, you will insert from the caves on this approach point here. Your objective is to enter the facility at the main entrance here.
No back doors on this one.
The gate will be sealed, so you will need to override it to get inside.
Or shoot it.
I will lead Alpha and Charlie on the other side of the facility here and engage their forces. We will try and buy you enough time to secure the facility. Once that is done, we will link up at the rally point here. Striking at this facility will be a major blow to the DCMS, Ghost Bears. Gear up and let us move out.
This is gonna be an interesting one. The Kodiak is not gonna be ready and healed up for that one though. Hang on, I do have enough points for another upgrade of our technicians. I can get one more technician upgrade in. No, I can't. I'm missing 2 points. Ah! Well, I guess the coding is going to be 98%. If we find a repair bay, it's going to be 100%. Let's not worry about it too much. What's the worst that could happen? It's whale time.
Bravo. I do not need to tell you what we are walking into. You studied the mission. We must capture one of their main power hubs on this rock.
Look at this thing.
A lifeline for their forces across the region. These canyons have tested us time and again, and they have not broken us. And they will not now. Ready your weapons. Let us go add significant infrastructure to our holdings in the name of our clan.
By destroying their infrastructure.
Ground teams.
Weapon systems first. I'm gonna do arms and torso split. Plus head. All arms, all torsos. We don't have any other weapons that would be anywhere else. We don't have melee weapons. So this is it. Confirm.
Bravo is on the ground.
Yeah. I hope you like the color green, my friends, because it's gonna be very green from now on.
This is Star Colonel Zung. My units are in place.
Look at my range, by the way. 527 optimal.
Concentration of defenders.
Meaning
You know your jobs. Now execute my orders.
around 750 max range
It will be done.
for low damage.
Copy that.
But 527 optimal range is...
Exit this cave, they will be
Yep.
all over us. Keep moving. No matter what these spheroids throw at us.
Disengaged.
As always, we will follow your lead, Star Captain.
Alright. Look, it's the installation from StarCraft. The laboratory from StarCraft. On top of the hill. Anybody that mech washed?
Multiple contacts.
Or extra cool?
Focus in the sky and active artillery.
850.
Enforcer.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Cover points are on your
Nah, it doesn't do too much damage at this range, but that does.
This zone is hot.
We have a lot of big
Plus, we can fly! Ha 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 ha!
to the factory entrance. We will
Do you like my mech? Come on over for a closer inspection.
Bravo, keep your damn heads up.
Destroyed.
And that, my friends, is why we die a wolf. Even that was not enough to kill that general, by the way.
Mech destroyed. Mech destroyed.
Destroyed.
Pulse Laser City.
Engaged.
Population,
Disengaged.
you. How many lights are there, Captain Picard? There are too many lights!
Scanner disengaged.
Okay.
Scanner engaged. Scanning complete.
They shall not see us. There's artillery back there.
Scanner.
Whoa, 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 stop it. Where's my Kodiak? Oh, wrong direction. Can I hit this from here? Not quite. A little bit too far out, but not too far out. I guess we keep going. I mentioned that I hate artillery.
Scanner engaged.
Such a Desgra weapon.
Scanning complete. Scanner disengaged. Target.
Mech destroyed.
Destroyed. Target. Scanner engaged. Scanner disengaged.
Right on the mark, Star Captain. That pilot is punching out.
Warm.
Put it down.
Destroyed. Target. Weapons
We do take some damage here. That's my cooling, by the way, even with the water that we're carefully and casually standing in. Mines.
Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged. Target destroyed.
Looks like we have silenced the artillery finally.
Scanning complete.
Alrighty.
Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged.
Took a little bit of damage on the Kodiak and on the Direwolf, but nothing major so far. But clearly damage on the, I think, right foot, not the left foot, which is less armored, unfortunately.
Marked for pickup.
What are these mines?
Scan mode
I mean, you can hack the mines, or you can just shoot them and they go poof.
Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete.
Alright. Let us go in and open the door. Open the door!
Scan mode engaged.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Okay, let us move in. We are entering the factory, Sakan. Good luck. All right.
Another crane bites the dust.
Power generators. Short range is picking up signatures.
Enemies.
At least we know where they are. Cowards cannot sneak up on us again. I am sure if there are cracks for them to hide in, they will find them.
These corridors are narrow. They could try and bottleneck us.
And we will push through.
These corridors have not been built for mechs. Well, maybe for one mech, but not many mechs, so there's some pain waiting for us at the end of this tunnel, I think.
Eyes on the generators. Take them out.
I'm having some Star Wars vibes right now.
Generators are down.
We could have used Sean on this one. He was the best at close quarter combat.
Whoa.
I acquitted myself well.
Destroyed.
You have given us less reason to doubt your abilities in battle. But you have yet to prove you are a true team player. I will prove it.
Then focus. We have work to do.
Jesus.
Second
The
match.
tankiness.
Down.
Wow.
Generator room is secure.
Okay.
Bravo Command, give me an update.
Nothing to scan.
Generators. Advancing to the energy control room.
Bonk.
Acknowledged.
Imagine you're one of those catwalks and then just the direwolf just steps through.
Scan mode
We call that doing a walkthrough in assault mech terms.
We have more company.
scan
Uh-oh.
salvage.
Oh.
Marked for
Engage.
pickup.
They're striking from the sky!
Disengaged. Destroyed. Target destroyed. Target.
I will never get tired of taking out these spheroids.
77% remaining.
All right. We're in range of the primary energy control room. We knock it out. We can
Raise I holdi beim reaktor ab. Wait, what?
These spheroids seem more than willing to let it burn in a blaze of dishonor.
It is on us to prevent it. It is too
Hey,
important to be
look at
reduced
that.
to waste.
More Loader Kings. Those are not Loader Kings.
Enforcer.
No, you don't.
Target.
What comes up must come down.
Destroyed.
He died. Ba-bam! That was the Mick Foley bot.
Scan mode engaged.
Why are there mines inside the factory? That's kind of weird.
Scanning complete.
Who puts mines in their factory?
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
That assassin has a big claw.
Start detecting.
Let's not get clawed by that thing. I know.
Target. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
The power relays are down!
No more power for you guys. Oh, repair base. The site of repair base. Oh, oh. Something is ECMing us hard. Is it a griffin? Yeah.
Send another to the scrap heap.
Target destroyed.
Not a cockpit kill? You die.
Target destroyed.
Alpha Command, this is Bravo. All target objectives achieved.
Okay.
Copy that.
Do we have a repair bay for everybody? That's kind of cool.
Rally up with us in the field. We are getting hammered. Pat, we are headed to you. Those repair bays are active.
I'm gonna get everybody to full health.
Bravo. We are about to jump back into the frying pan. Overriding the door lock.
System
Stand by.
offline. Field repairs.
Ah, the sound of repairs. The smell of fresh mech armor. And even the Kodiak is gonna get repaired. Watch this. Ta-da! Everybody's in full armor.
Scan mode engaged.
And then there's this big codes door.
Beyond this door.
Scan mode disengaged. Security.
Holy shit!
overridden.
What the hell is that?
What in the hell is that?
Some killing machine.
How did we not know the DCMS has that bastard in service? I think I would rather face down another ghost bear. All I see is a bigger target. Yeah, except that target only needs one shot to turn you into a goddamn heap. And 1,000 techs in the hands of the Father himself could not put you back together. How do we attack this thing, Star Captain?
Together.
It looks like it can move, but not as fast as we can. I say patience.
You might be a ghost bear after all, Jonathan. The Cub is right. Patience. Choose our shots well.
Star Captain.
Tara,
Here we go.
advanced scanners. Talk to me. Scanning for weak points. Data received. This crawler might be a juggernaut, but it expends a lot of power.
Does your data provide an ID tag?
Designation Iron Talon.
Now we know what to call this bastard when we add the victory to our codex.
We are a long way from victory, Mechwarrior. Planning to charge up after it maxes out.
It brings back new weapons the second you destroy them.
Bravo, find cover
That's not
until it
nice.
maxes out. It has 2 vents in the back and front.
We hit those, it can overheat faster.
This thing is a hulking beast, but it can really move. Focus fire on the treads so we can stop it in its tracks. If we hit the treads, that should slow it down.
Do not let it get a clean shot. Find cover, find cover.
It's warm.
Turned into ash.
Uh-oh. Well, it's not shooting me right now. Guess we can keep shooting the treads.
It is recharging.
Let's go.
And the vents are exposed.
Our window is
If only I had cooling.
We cannot allow it to reach its intended firing position.
Warm. Oh, we got a tread.
Idea. But once it
Oh
reaches
shit.
its target zone,
They're retracting the wall.
attack.
That's not good.
We need to throw everything at
Hurry up. There's still another tread up front.
target destroyed.
I get some water here.
Get a clear shot at a tread. Take it.
Come on, cool me down.
Guns online. Guns online.
That's not good. The water's not cooling me down.
Target eliminated.
Got the tread. We have cover. I'm gonna use that time to cool down, I think. Oh, Jonathan's getting murdered. He's not using the cover. Now it's gonna cool down. Yes, it will. Oh, Mechs. I need cover, so we need to go this side. Nice. Hunchback. Oh shit. Cover! Quick! Oh shit, I'm gonna take the full salvo. Nope, it's not shooting at me. Alright, I'll take it. Need to get that thread down. I want to be able to get... Okay, we got the threads. We won't be able to get the vents though. That's a problem. Nope, we got it. Did we get it? First try. Okay.
Let that bastard burn.
That is how you fight like a team, Cub.
Oh, there are mines here. That's not kosher. We would have almost run into the mines.
Maybe you will prove worthy of a blood name after all. You fought like a demon these last couple ops, Rick. You do belong on the battlefield. Well, I am not suited for a Solomon unit. If you keep fighting like that, your opponents will no longer see a green warrior when they review your codex before a battle.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We have just taken down a monster threat. We need to update what the DCMS have in reserve. We're headed to you now. Alpha, the rest of the battlefield is secure. This was a great victory for Alpha Galaxy. We need to debrief and refit after that one.
I think this is a very cool mission.
The dropship will be standing by at my coordinates.
And it's a boss fight with actual mechanics that you have to understand. So, I think this was very well done on PGI's part. Like, that was a good boss fight. I continue to be impressed by your leadership and your star's prowess, Star Captain. We have scored a major victory here in the canyons. We must keep up the momentum. Okay. What did I want? Equipment components or mech components? I don't remember. Anybody remember what we needed? I think we still need all of them, right? But mostly equipment. Unread notifications. Kodiak 1 and Kodiak A are available now. Why, thank you. Off to the marketplace. So the Kodiak A can run 4 LB5s. If you invested into ballistics, this could be a super cool and fun mech to play. However, I did not. So this mech is not going to help us a lot. Unless I put it on Rick. This might be a Rick mech. And then this is a better version of the Kodiak 5. We do have the Kodiak 5, I believe, right? Yeah. But we'll take that Kodiak. And that Kodiak, because why not? Better, thicker lance. This one goes to Rick. And then we will give this Kodiak to Jonathan. Now I need to check my pilots real quick. I have to do a little bit of checking here. So Terra would be good with missiles, but don't have any missiles, but we do have assault mech affinity, so that should help. Like, she's definitely the weakest pilot, in my opinion, for my skills. Rick gets... I could give him energy range to max him out, but also ballistic range and velocity. Okay, I'm gonna give him that. I'm also gonna give him assault affinity. And I'm gonna give him Kodiak affinity. Then Lilith. Probably heat management. Lilith is gonna be Direwolf affinity. Maximum heat management. Now we could work on ballistic or missile cooldown, it doesn't really matter which we take. Samuel is also ballistics cooldown. Still can't get in the last evasion node. Jonathan. I would say energy cooldown and heat management. Okay. Now for our mechs. This one has 6 large pulses. That was the Kodiak 1. That's a Kodiak Alpha, that's a Kodiak 1 as well. Okay, so this one, we won't be going LPL. For this one, I'm gonna go slightly different. We're gonna go Gauss Rifle. Armor pod here. Medium pulse laser here and an armor pod. MPL, 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 MPL. Armor pod. Same thing here. Double heatsink. I would love to make the engine a little bit smaller, but the engines are gonna be expensive. 2 million. I could sell some smaller mechs though, so I don't even have to worry about that. Let's see, if I use the 380 here, we get a lot of available tonnage. You kinda wanna armor up the legs though, you don't wanna put anything there. Oh, 6 open slots here, perfect. Get our cooling from here. And then we can even add another armor pod here. Another armor pod here. Now this thing has 850 armor, 9 medium pulse lasers, and a Gauss rifle. Marketplace. So, light mechs. Yeah, fire them off. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Sorry, light mech enthusiasts, but that's how it is. Alright. Let's see if we can make a good mech build happen for Rick. In fact, I have an idea. Like, the 4 LB5 is not a bad idea, by the way. LB5 is 9 DPS actually. What is an Ultra AC5? 5 DPS. So the LB5s could actually be viable, especially with its cooldown. I might actually end up doing like a Mechwarrior online build here with this. But first we need armor. And the speed's gonna go down a little bit. Armor port here, armor port here, armor port here. Can put some armor in this arm. And in this arm as well. Is LB5 a lot of heat? I don't think so. That's basically no heat. So, if I go down to a 380, we can do ERPPC here, ERPPC here. Oh man, this is gonna be... It's gonna be a Sultan Enjoyer build. 365, I think. That allows us to get double heatsinks into our arms. Ah, what am I doing here? I'm forgetting an important thing. Do you guys realize what I'm forgetting? Ammo. Smaller engine, please. 330. Should be a lot of ammo though. Yeah, it's 7 tons of ammo, that should be enough. And then we get some armor onto the legs, and this thing is gonna be a walking murder machine. I think. I haven't tested it yet, but... That's gonna be a machine. Alright, here's what I'll do. We'll run this thing on the testing grounds for a sec. I want to see how this looks. No. Training grounds. Combat arena or shooting range? It was shooting range, right? Yes. Making a farming build in Mechwarrior 5 Clans? Yep. Yep. We'll be farming now. That's the executioner. Stop shooting. Get back us, please. That's the Kodiak. And that's the other Kodiak. Right here. Hold fire. Stop shooting my shit. I need to shoot my shit. Alright. Didn't I... Hold fire, everybody? Here we go. Okay. Let's see. On the Atlas. I'm liking it! It's toasty, but you can basically go forever with the LB5s. Look at this, we're cooling down as we're shooting 4 LB5s. Dum, dum, dum. Weine nicht, wenn die LBs schießen. Dum, dum. Dum, dum. Is it accurate? No. Is it fun? Yes. Look at all this peppering. Alright. For reference, I still need to build a direwolf, but for reference. But not bad. Not bad. That could be viable for a playthrough, especially if you heavily invest into those weapons and then play it with Rick or whatnot for the 25% cooldown. What I did, I suggest to give your AI mates a tiny bit better hit chance, and I would suggest to PGI, like I said in the video, to massively increase their bonuses. Not 25% on a 5 level, but 50%. So you go in 10% increments. So 50% cooldown. Also, then it gets more interesting. That should help the AI a little bit. Alright, we still haven't changed our direwolf. We should have a lot of XP here, hopefully. Only 400. That doesn't help me at all. That's not helping me one bit. Okay. I need a total of 1350. No, 1250. Oh well. We'll do it after the next mission, I guess. How about our research, by the way? Are we researching already? Nope. Heat cooling 3. Do that, and then heat capacity 2. And we should have most of that very soon. Nice. Shaping up nicely. It's also closing in now. I think about 3 more missions or so. That should be it. Yeah, this is fun. This is working. And we tested out a new Kodiak build that I think is fun and has potential. So, I mean, you could probably try like the Mechwarrior online build with 4 LB10s, see if that works, if that fits. I will probably do that and try that out. This is also something that I need to tell PGI. I would really like it post-game if they allowed you to just research everything. Or press like one button that says unlock all research. So that way you can play the sim missions with like everything researched, because otherwise there's always some stuff that you haven't researched and you don't want to play to the campaign 10 times to try every different research, because you can't get all of them. Either that or have New Game Plus. Right? One of these two. 4 UX 10 because there's no ghost heat. Brrrt, brrrt. I think I did 5 UX 5 on a dire wheel. That was kind of interesting. So yeah, guys, we'll take our new bad boys into the next mission, which is going to be the Bears Trapped. 500 tons limit. Assault. In the next mission. And that means next video. I'll see you then. Not bad at all. 3 UX 20 solid on a direwolf. That's gonna hit hard. It's just not gonna have any range. And it's gonna splatter, of course, but yeah. Like, range is gonna be an issue. What build do I have on the Nightjar? This. Oh, you can't see that right now, hang on. You still can't see it properly. 4 large pulses and 3 medium pulses. That's a solid build. That carried us for quite a while. Four AB5s in the Hunchback. It's not a bad idea. I wonder if it's enough ammo on that Kodiak though. The ammo was going down pretty quickly. Are there any DLC codes left? Yes. Still have a couple. Like I said, if you're on YouTube, you have to message me either on Twitch directly or on Discord. I can't message you directly on YouTube. That is unfortunately not possible. At least not to my knowledge. Well, let me ask you guys, is there anybody else that needs to be hooked up with a code? What's the TLDR on that? I mean, we can go ahead and find out how many missions we have left, right? By just loading the other file, then I can tell you. So right now, what were we on? We were on Bears Trapped, right? Okay. Let's see. That's the last mission. That is literally the last mission. Now. No, 2 more missions. 2 more missions. Bear strapped and then clamping down. So 2 more missions. And that last mission takes you between a quarter of an hour to an hour. It's a long one. There's a challenge that says complete this mission in 33 minutes or less. It's a big one. It's a big one. So yeah. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 3 missions before you go to El Shane. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 12 missions. It's only 12 missions. But I say only 12 missions. It's still fair game time, right? It's about 12 hours for a $20 DLC. That is more than fair in my opinion. Some missions are a little bit shorter, some missions are a little bit longer. Easily worth it? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Who still needs a code? So Vlad was saying something on YouTube, but I haven't seen a message on Twitch yet. Delvin, what do you need? The base game or the DLC? This game, sure. No problem. Enjoy. DM'd in Discord? Ah, okay, I see a note. I see a note. Gotcha. Here you go. Enjoy. No problem. You're welcome, guys. Enjoy. Have fun with the game. And I should probably say this as well, but if you enjoyed the DLC, or if you enjoyed some of it, and some of it you have constructive criticism, highly recommend you guys write a short Steam review. Because I think, like, I see improvements, and I think PGI needs to see that reciprocated by us gamers by writing honest reviews. Like, don't laud them to the moon and don't shit talk them. Write an honest review. Doesn't have to be a big one. A couple of sentences might be something. Like, hey, I had fun. It could be as simple as that. Hey, I got the game for free, so hey, thumbs up. No, that would not be an honest review. I mean, it would be an honest review, but not based on the game quality. Okay. Alright. So, I'm thinking we'll do these 2 missions on the morrow. And then on Sunday, and the rest of tomorrow, then we'll have some more time for Mechwarrior Online. Does that sound like a good idea? I think that sounds like a good idea. Jesus. Chill, Bill. 613. With the 10 gifted subs. Thank you very much, Chill Bill. Thank you very much. 10 gifted. It seems EGW has been infectious. I hope you enjoyed the content. So, whoop, hang on, that is my live stream from before where I need to grab a video from, which I keep forgetting for like days and days and weeks now. So what's gonna happen on the YouTube channel, I'm gonna upload the next stream highlight ASAP, and then I'm gonna try to get another Clans episode out today. Well, not gonna try, I have it ready already, so that's gonna go live, and another German Mechwarrior episode, and then maybe even do like another German Mechwarrior Mechwarrior 5 edition. Maybe with that Kodiak build we just did. We should try the double Bane tomorrow and on Sunday. We should do that. I mean, you know, the second I post the video, it's gonna get nerfed. Every single time we do powerful duos or trios or 4-man builds, it gets nerfed. It's like I can't make videos anymore or it gets nerfed. I make a video on the Chadoken, it gets nerfed. You know? Okay, well then let's use it and abuse it as much as we can, right? Alright. Is anybody else that needs to be hooked up with the base game or the DLC? Let me know. Do a bad build then. Just make videos on builds that somehow work. Problem is nobody would watch that, unfortunately. That would not be conducive to our well-being in terms of channel health. Guys, the meme game is getting a little bit weird. Do you hear the voices too? In Mechwarrior Online, I said that I felt, that's a question on YouTube. In Mechwarrior Online, you said you felt that X-pulses are not worth using without great heat quirks on a mech. Do I still stand by that, or has that something changed? Nope, that is still the case. If you don't have a 10% or 15% heat quirk, X-pulses are very hard to use because they just generate too much heat for what they do. Fun fact, some people don't have that. You mean like an inner monologue? Yep. The builds in this game, do they translate easily into Mechwarrior Online? Nope. Mechwarrior Online has very clear rules on what you can use to avoid builds that like I'm doing. For example, if you try to shoot my Dire Wolf in Mechwarrior Online, it would instantly explode into a supernova because of a mechanic called Ghost Heat, where certain weapon systems have certain amounts of those weapons that you can shoot at one time, and if you shoot over that, you're applying exponential heat for each additional weapon on top. So if you shoot 10 medium pulse lasers at the same time, the 6 medium pulse lasers, the first 6 medium pulse lasers do normal heat to your mech. The second already scales exponentially compared to that. So like the 7th has like twice as much heat or so normally as that one laser. The 8th is gonna have 4 times as much heat generated. The 9th is gonna have like, I don't know, 16 times as much generated, and so on. Long story short, you cook, you explode, you die. Do you feel the same about binary lasers when it comes to the heat issue? Binary lasers are also very hot, but normally those mechs that you use binary lasers on will have some sort of heat quirk. But if you don't have that, then it might be time to go XL. I mean, some mechs allow for a lot of heat sinks, then it's not a problem, but all the X-Pulse mechs that I know that I've played in comp queue, as well as on solo queue, in quick play, are ones that have like bonuses on that. Thanks for answering those questions. No problem. I always answer questions. I always try to answer questions. Sometimes people don't like what I say. X-Pulses are dogshit against good players? I mean, yeah. It depends, though. I've seen X-Pulses used in high elo gameplay as well, but generally speaking, yes. You want PPFLD vomit, it is the best. Do the new weapon balances apply if you don't have the DLC? Yes. As far as I understand it, yes. That's teamwork? Yep. But in quick play, you get farmed. Yep, and we like to farm. That's kind of a shtick. Alrighty, guys. Well, then I would say thank you for joining me today. Sorry that we started a little bit late today, but I'm gonna try to start a little bit earlier tomorrow. So that way we can get our full fix of finishing Mechwarrior 5 Clans and then also getting some MWO group dropping going. So, appreciate your time, guys. Thank you for all the gifted subs, and yeah, thanks for being here, for having fun. See you later on the YouTube channel or on the live stream tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. When tomorrow? I'm aiming for 5 p.m. German time. So 5 p.m. UTC +2. Take care, guys.